Hey guys, this is Caleb from Finding Focus Ministries, and if you guys remember, about a month ago we had I put up a video about going to a mosque near where I live, and it was an open house mosque, and they gave me a gift bag, so I took it home. I didn't open it till I pulled out my phone camera because why not? And then I opened it. I'm like, okay, well, put it on YouTube. So yeah, they gave me like a Quran and like some Islam stuff talking about Allah, and I think they even have one about Jesus. I don't fully remember. I do need to read those, but I haven't had a chance. You know, college student life keeps you busy. I have some more development though about this event that's been going on between me and a few other guys in this mosque that I'd like to share with you guys, because it's just cool how God has been working in our lives and touching the lives of Muslims as well. And so kind of want to just share an update. I guess it's becoming kind of a theme on my channel. At some point I will depending what happens, these videos may have to come down just because of safety, but that's a long ways out from now. And the reason why I feel like I need to do these videos is I just want to encourage my fellow Americans, because generally the American people, we have a fear for Islam and for Muslims. And while I do understand the dangers that are there in Islam, Christ doesn't always call us to live comfortably. I mean, he took the disciples and sent them out in groups of two, so they're not alone. That's very important. But he sent groups of two out to different towns where all sorts of things could have happened. They even went through Samaria, which during that time, that's very rough for a Jew to go through Samaria, because they had basically a civil war, almost. It was very tense, though, between them. And so Christ doesn't always call us to live comfortably. And so I kind of just want to share this story, this event in my life, just to kind of encourage you guys. Not necessarily you have to go out and love on Muslims all of a sudden. If that's not your thing, I totally get it. God calls us each to do different things. This is just more so that way we don't have to be afraid, and we can at least pray for our enemies. You know, I have an Arabic New Testament here. I don't read Arabic though. Not at all, but it's a cool... Okay, I had it upside down. Try this again. Arabic New Testament. It's a cool little thing. You know, Christ, he tells us in Matthew chapter 5... Okay, there has to be a better way I can film all this than just messing with myself, right? But he tells us in Matthew chapter 5, there we go, love our enemies. You have heard it was said, love your enemy and hate your neighbor. But I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you, so that you may be children of your Father in heaven. So basically, you know, we always have this idea that we need to only pray for those in the church. And while it's very, very important to pray for those in the church, we do also need to take some time to pray for those who don't know Jesus, whether they're enemies or not. But anyways, what's been going on between us and the mosque is, a couple days ago, we had a meeting. It was me and some of the members from the mosque that were kind of head of it, and then a couple guys from different churches in Greeley that, you know, we were kind of feeling the same calling. And so our goal was to come and get some follow-up. We want more activities, more chances to build friendships. And God works in an amazing way, because they, the Muslims, also wanted that. So now we've kind of moved into the next phase. We've got a couple things planned. First off, they would appreciate us as a church to have an open church, which we'll do. And the way we'll conduct that is the Muslims will go and research and grab 7 or 6 major issues that they have of Christianity and Christians and America even, and then we as Christians address it. Pretty cool, right? It'll give us a chance to maybe even slip into gospel. And then after that, we're going to have some barbecuing, and one of the Muslims invited all of us to his house to have a dinner. Our goal is to eventually have different families, like friendship families, which is basically you have an American family and then a Muslim family. Specifically, we're trying to reach out to refugees. So you have a refugee family and an American family, and what we do is the American family teaches the refugees all this American culture stuff. You know, paying bills, what does this stuff in the mail mean? So that way and English even possibly, so that way they can get a little more integrated into our culture. So that's kind of the goal, the long run goal. So it's just been cool to see how God works in our lives. And, you know, God tells us that the only way that others are going to know who we are is if we love one another. It says that in John chapter 13. So it's just awesome to see how God's at work. So thank you guys for watching. This video is very short, kind of newbie. I don't do editing before I post these. I just take them with my phone because I'm lazy. But thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Feel free to comment me your thoughts. Keep it civil, of course. And yeah, you guys have a good one. And I'll talk to my own screen that someone talks to you like, anyway, whatever. Anyways, thank you guys. Have a great night.